Hey guys, welcome to oddsmarket.com. We're looking now at the Serie A weekend and the value bets worth taking a look at before they kick off. We've got some very interesting matches this weekend, and the first one, or possibly the biggest, Juventus versus Roma. Juventus 1.75, Roma 5.09, and the draw 3.93. Both teams in good shape. Juventus just one loss in six, Roma one loss and one draw in six. The rest obviously wins. I think one thing that we've really got to count here is the home advantage and how big that is. If you look at the last two matches that Juventus have hosted Roma, Juventus hosted Roma in 2016 and in 2014, winning both. So I think I'm going to stick with just a straight Juventus win, 1.75. What are you going for?
Yeah, I think this is the biggest game of the season so far, I would argue. I think Roma are looking the most likely to give Juventus a run for their money in the title race and have done really well of late, beat Milan 1-0 in the last game, so they are looking good. I think a lot of people will be tempted to go for the Juventus win, and rightly so, because they are the best team in Italy, but this isn't one of my favourite matches from a betting point of view. If I were to bet on it, I think I'd maybe be looking at the draw at 3.35 or 3.4. I think Juventus haven't drawn all season. They've won 12 and lost 3, or maybe won 13 and lost 3 now. So that has to end sooner or later. Kind of can see these two cancelling each other out. I think we might see goals. Roma are devastating going forwards, but they do leave gaps at the back. They got a clean sheet last weekend, but they're few and far between. So both teams to score at 1.75 looks quite interesting too, I think.
Yeah, it's a low price. I don't know. Obviously, last meeting at the end of last season, 1-0 to Juve at home. I'm expecting something like that. Another way to play that draw could be a draw at half time, whether it's sort of, very sort of cagey in the first half. Maybe a team sort of nicks a goal in the second half. Maybe a slightly safer way. I'm not sure, but it's going to be a good match. That's for sure. Listen, another match between two rivals, Lazio versus Fiorentina. Just 5 points separates them. Must win for both. Interestingly, though, Lazio on their turf are the favourites, 2.04, Fiorentina 3.99, and the draw 3.58. Fiorentina do come from 3 back-to-back wins, and they obviously don't have the Europa League to focus on. I'm actually going to take Fiorentina and the draw, because I think this match has a strong possibility of a draw here. Do you have any tips from this match?
Just to be controversial, I'm going for Lazio in this game. Just over evens. I think that's a very good price for this Lazio side. And yes, they did lose to Roma a couple of weeks ago, but apart from that, I think they've won 3 of their last 4, and they are looking very good. They're looking strong at the back, and Felipe Anderson, I think, is in excellent form up front. So I think they might just sneak this and put an end to Fiorentina's winning run. I think it will be tight, but I'd be leaning for Lazio here.
Well, the good thing about our tips here is that one of us will be right. I'm going for Fiorentina and the draw, and you're going for Lazio. So that's not bad. Just you guys at home, take your pick on which one you want to go for. AC Milan versus Atlanta is my final value bet here. Looking at AC Milan at home, they're strong at home, 6 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. Granted, Atalanta have been a surprise team this year, but I think travelling to AC Milan could prove just a little bit too much. And around evens, I've got to take that bet.
Yeah, totally agree with you. Atalanta were the form team in the league for several weeks, and they shot up the table, but they've lost their last 2 in a row. I think their 3-1 defeat at the hands of Juventus knocked their confidence, and then they lost 3-1 to Udinese last week, and Udinese are in the bottom half of the table, so that wasn't a great result. This Milan side has lost occasionally throughout the season, but they keep sort of bouncing back with a win, and they're showing quite a lot of mental strength here. So I think they can win this one, and I think that looks a very good price, especially in front of their home fans. So totally agree with you on that one.
Nice. What's one of your favourite then headed into the Serie A weekend?
Well, actually, that one was. I also really like Inter to beat Sassuolo. Inter are having a bit of a revival since they changed their manager. And 2.10 for Inter away at Sassuolo looks good to me. Sassuolo had a very good season last time around, but they're really struggling to recapture the magic this time. So, yeah, I think we could see a win for Inter here. That's one I really like. I've got plenty of other ones, but they're sort of a bit lower priced, so I could see like building an accumulator of a few others. But they're all detailed in the article over on the website. So
All right. Well, give us your best 2 or 3 bet parlay.
oh, okay. Well, I'd have to put Milan to beat Atalanta. Then I fancy Udinese to beat Crotone at 1.66. And then not particularly great odds, but Napoli to beat Torino at 1.57 put in there. I mean, they won 5-0 last week and they look like they're getting back to their best a little bit. Torino haven't been in particularly good form of late, so I think that would make a good treble.
All right, great stuff. That's Martin Green. Do head on over oddsmarket.com to read his full article or check back in the description box below. The link should be there at some point. Guys, thanks for watching.